After
See a
Pat.
sundog just off to the right.
The sundog?
Of the sun.
Is that, you don't
We call them sundogs back.
What's a sundog?
It's when there's
ice crystallation forming off the upper atmosphere.
No, I don't. You've lost it.
You have to have a sunglasses on, Pat, to be able to pick it up a little bit.
Find it, Mary.
Okay. Whoops. Am I going too fast?
Well, just keep, okay.
Am I too far?
Jackie, you've got
Yep.
to
I gotta stop.
turn, excuse me, just that's lovely, just back there, and walk ahead now.
Okay.
You do everybody, if you let them go, everybody goes sort of straight. It's
Okay.
odd, it's just
All right.
you're going to be right on the very edge
Okay.
of the avenue there.
Alright, I think Jackie has to slow down.
Jackie, slow down. Randall, come over here and just squat down.
Oh.
Because all you're doing is just taking a... That'll do. And then just squat down here. Okay, hold it, Jackie. We'll tell you when to go.
Yep.
Hold it. Right to your left.
Left.
How do you do this when you have more than one person?
Okay.
This is the most he ever takes, right?
No,
You
I said 12.
12.
But is that or is that not the most spectacular view of Stonehenge?
That's amazing.
You talk somebody, it looks like stones coming to each other.
Pick up that
She said it was so much better
bring it to
than
me.
being inside.
Looks a little dirty. Let it go.
That's my tent peg that I had in the centre of the avenue. Broke it.
Reminds me of that thing, the scene in Monty Python where the guys keep running up towards the castle and they're running and they're running. Keep running and running.
No, it's not very good. It's
Is this one chop? I think this one's chop.
Celtic is a really, really odd word.
Yeah.
Seb was. Did you see the PBS programme?
I didn't.
You didn't?
Sorry.
Okay. I'll show you where Aubrey Hall 7 was later on. So go inside.
Did we come back inside after we have it to ourselves?
Sorry?
Do we?
No. Those people will be in, but not all of them are hanging around because they won't know what they're looking at.
Okay.
So most of them will go. There'll be about 2 or 3 people other than us by the time we finish.
Okay.
So we'll go in, have a little look around, come back to me, and I'll explain the stones, and then show you 2 or 3 other things. Okay? So go on inside. Don't forget, I'll take photos so it doesn't look like you're here on your own or not at all in your case, Lisa. 2 things. Firstly, how little was in the underlying geology. So here we've got about 3 feet in the underlying chalk. So virtually nothing, considering how much was above. The other thing it shows us is how much is bashed out to get this smooth surface. And that is a lot of work because all they had was the same stone. Bash away. Anything from the size of a football down to the size of an orange. And of course, if you're using the same stone to break other stone, what's going to happen? 50-50, they're going to break. And we find lots of these broken stones everywhere, they're called mauls. But that's a huge amount of work. And all the stones are smoother on their inner face than their outer face, with the exception of these 2. And they're the ones that face the midwinter sunset, or winter solstice sunset. The one next to you, Brian, that actually has about 2.5 times this size in the underlying chalk. So that's been more stable. And these two stones were clearly chosen to go together. They had to meet at the top for the link would be level. So the only thing that could go was this. So this was shallower. We're going to go into that. He noticed on maps, old and new, sorry, on maps, that there were monuments old and new, ancient standing circles, churches and chapels of all sorts of ages, running in lines of 4 or more across a landscape. And he thought that wasn't by chance, and he called it the old straight track, and other people called it ley lines. Okay? So what you do is when you hold these rods, you can use 1 rod, 2 rods. I use 2. You can use little pendants, etc. But you hold your forearms out straight, and then you make tubes with your hands. So you're not gripping these, so no white knuckles. So tubes, and this should just go like that, okay? But don't swing around because you'll hurt somebody. And then you hold your forearms out straight, no thumbs on top, and then you get these level, and then you dip them very slightly, just to give them a bit of stability. Not too far, otherwise it's too much friction, and if you hold them up like that, they'll collapse on you anyway, okay? Got all that, remember that? Now I want someone to stand on this line.
Wait, so do you feel like magnetism or?
You'll feel them go, but you won't feel, there won't be any physical sensation in your hand other than the rods moving. So you won't get any shock or anything like that, otherwise I won't be doing it because I'm winning. So if you can stand here, okay, now you're in line with the heel stone, and there is a supposed ley line through here. We'll see if we can find it, okay? And what you do, forearms out straight, tubes, level, and then dipped. And what should happen is when I cross over that ley line, these should cross over of their own volition. Not me moving them, they should just cross, okay? No shock, nothing unpleasant. Is that it? Is that the line?
Yeah.
There you go. No, if you've got a magnetometer, you won't be able to find it with magnetism.
Yeah.
Do you want to have a go?
Sure.
Go,
Who's first?
I'll stand right here.
Sorry. So when you hold them, give them a good little wide along their legs, just to put your own clothes.
No more shadows. No!
See them just release a little bit. That's keep going. Keep going. And they're starting dipping more as you go forward. You see how much they're dipped? You come back again.
See how they went down, Graham?
See how they were going down? Go and do that. Do a reasonable slope. That's it. Nice little pace. Bit faster, otherwise you won't get there at all. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Just keep walking. I'll tell you for why. Keep walking. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. No. Okay. Do you want to have another go?
Yes,
Do you
Graham.
feel like
Go
you're
again.
Give it a try.
okay?
Give it a
Listen,
try.
I tell you, there was somebody, but you do it from the other side, okay? You can do it from this side. Hold it from, hold on.
Yep.
Yep.
Like that. Nice one, nice one. Okay. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. I tell you, that would probably do it, so we'll try that and see what happens, yeah? Yep, far away.
It's up.
It's weird, right?
She's a witch!
There you go.
Does she float?
Burn her.
You didn't do it, right?
I didn't do anything.
You didn't do a thing. It just happens,
I know.
doesn't it?
It's awesome.
Witch.
What did you find out about your mom?
She's a witch.